What's going on, everybody? This is your WOF Outlook and Discussion for Monday, January 23rd, 2023. And as I stated in my previous video yesterday, all we really need was that one other main ingredient, which was the low-level moisture. See how much of that will modify this air mass along the coast here, and that would have determined the severity of this system. And as you can see, the Storm Prediction Center has issued an enhanced risk of severe weather for the central Gulf Coast, which does include the New Orleans area, parts of southern Mississippi, Hattiesburg, Gulfport, Ocean Springs, points further east across southern Alabama and the extreme western Florida panhandle. And as we take a look at the tornado legend, you can see we are in that 10% hatch area for a significant tornado or two to develop during this system. And also, we are in a 30% probability for some strong winds. So, damaging winds and tornadoes will be the main primary threat here along the Gulf Coast. So, if you know you stay in an area that's been prone for tornadoes touching down these past few years in this region, please be severe weather aware tomorrow, late tomorrow afternoon, evening, and in the overnight hours as this event unfolds. As we take a look at this map, courtesy of Wendy.com, this will be roughly about tomorrow, 5, 6 o'clock, when the upper system here will be over southwest Louisiana. And this will be our greatest chance to see some strong to severe supercell thunderstorms here across South Louisiana, southern Mississippi. It'll be about starting about 5, 6 o'clock will be when our greatest chance of seeing these storms here. As you can see, our temperatures are going to be in the mid 60s, strong low level flow coming in off the Gulf. And you can see our winds strong out of the southeast, but on the other side of this system, you can see the winds veering from out of the west southwest. Right here is where the air is piling up at along the central Louisiana coast here across southeast Louisiana as this system moves to the northeast, which is why that enhanced risk area has been issued here. And as you can see, if we move along to about 8 o'clock as the system continues to move across Louisiana, you can see our winds are strong out of the south. Our dew points have crept up into the 60s. So the moisture is moving inland, modifying the air mass. But will it be enough for this to be a really significant severe weather event? But as of right now, it's dangerous enough, but hopefully it doesn't progress into anything further than that. But around this time as well, 8 p.m., this will be our best chance of seeing the most strongest thunderstorms and supercell thunderstorms developing out ahead of the line. And as we get to midnight, between midnight, 1, 2 in the morning, the greatest threat of severe weather would have been then shifted to our east here, um, to our east. Sorry about that, over southeast Louisiana, and we'll just be seeing the main line of storms coming through about the midnight time frame. Courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, I also want to show you this graph here. This is valid for Tuesday evening, roughly about 6 p.m. I want to check the forecast sounding here out of the New Orleans area, and as you can see, the atmosphere is going to be very volatile here with hotographs. As you can see with my cursor here with the mouse, the hotographs are very tall and curved here. So the environment is going to be very volatile and conducive for tornadic activity. Like I said, how much of that low level Gulf moisture modifies the inland air mass is going to be the question. As we take a look here to see another look here to see the timing of these storms, as you can see, this is about 9, 10 o'clock. We're already going to have storms forming out ahead of the line. As I said already before, this is where our main severe threat is going to be, is with the supercells and storms forming ahead of the line. Excuse me. As the main line comes through here, roughly between midnight to 2 a.m. across southeast Louisiana, southern Mississippi, that's when we'll be getting all of this up on out of here once that line of weather moves on through. And by the time you wake up for the morning hours, all of this should be up on out of here, and it will be turning very much progressively colder. So, yes, the Storm Prediction Center has issued an enhanced risk of severe weather, as that low level Gulf moisture may modify the air mass inland just enough to where this threat for significant tornadoes could be into play. So, like I said earlier, if you stay in a area that's prone to having tornadoes touch down in this region, please be very aware of the sky late tomorrow afternoon, evening, and overnight hours, as that's when the greatest risk of severe weather is going to be, including the tornadoes. And we all know that is the worst time to have tornadoes is at night. So everyone, please be safe, be careful, and I will come to you guys later on with an update on the progression of this system. Talk to you guys later.